Hello everybody and welcome to the Salty Tomatoes channel. Today I'm going to be discussing a breaking news story as of, 11 hours ago. Well, a little more than that. Just on the surface, it was earlier this morning. Saturday. Do I have to give the specific date? I don't think so. But anyway, I'm going to be showing a specific news story here that just popped out. It's been quiet on the Eastern Front, so to speak, for Deadside for about a month now, or a little less than a month. But since Christmas time, when we had last had an update and a blog, we have not heard anything since. We have no idea what they had been working on until now. They have just released this morning a piece of information for everyone to share just some of the stuff they're working on. Now, of course, this is not an update. It's not coming out yet, but it is part of the next update. Excuse me. Anyway, let us continue on with this little showcase here. The work in progress, which we have right now, here is the first few lines, as they say. Hello, fighters. It's time for us to unveil the mystery and reveal some details about the next update. It'll be quite it will be quite big, and thus requires more time for development. We're working on implementing a lot of new content. Also, there will be new game mechanics waiting for you. One of the most significant part of the update will be a map extension and new objects on it. Below you can see a rough outline of the new territory with marked points of interest. The plan represents only the general idea. The number and the location of new objects can change during the work of progress. We have a vast location in active development, which is a large industrial facility, indicated by a big orange-yellow circle on the map. We'll pay special attention to this object and show more of it in some time. So, basically what they're saying there is that they're planning on adding a big map extension, and the fact that there's going to be some new mechanics, new items, and as you can see by this wonderful looking map here, it looks like new places. So, here's a little map legend that they shared for us right here, so you can see it right here. They got the green zone, so this whole entire area is the new stuff, even the water, and up here to the edge of this part of the water. So right now, currently as it stands, the safe zone is right here, the southern safe zone, as we like to call it, is right here. You got this big old lake here, and currently you can't really go out here too much. I mean, you can go in this area if you're an admin or something, but it really is nothing out there too much of interest. But you can see it, so the northern one's up here, but look at this area. I mean, what it does is it just expands, but I'd say about a third, or a little more than a third, like 2/3 the size of the map we have now. Look at this. It's just a huge area. So it's really cool. So using this map legend, we can see that the next spot is the industrial facility. So we have 4 industrial facilities, it looks like. So 1, 2, and 3. And the fourth one being a huge one, which is what they said up here, talking about the large industrial. We'll pay special attention to that objective sometime. So that obviously is going to be very interesting. A point of whatever it is. It's going to be very interesting to see what that is. The next location is these white points they show up here, and these are just localities as they call them. So maybe little towns, maybe little points of interest. So interesting, really cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's smaller, so assuming the size matters. So these are mediums, and the small one down here. So interesting, little towns possibly, little points of interest, really cool stuff. We have the red dot, which is the last thing on our map legend, which is over here, saying a possible place for a new military object. So a new military base, could be a bunker, could be, military, maybe a vehicle, who knows. So right now that's all we got in terms of the map, which is really cool. I really like the idea of a new map, a new place, a new area. I mean, that's amazing. Look at this space, the hugeness, and the new towns. I really was not expecting this. Something interesting about this map that I saw is the fact that they included a huge portion of the ocean. Interestingly enough, they haven't done that in some of the other maps. As you see, there's a little part of ocean here, but it's always been very close, and a huge part of the ocean is they're including. When they could just, do what they did here and just have a little coast. So what that says to me is possibly boats. I mean, they did say when they started expanding the map, they would consider vehicles. They would start working on vehicles. Who knows? That's really cool, and I really like where it's going. And hopefully they do boats. That would be really cool from taking a boat to here, like a little rowboat, you know, not a rowboat, but a little motorboat. They're little tiny boats, obviously, with a little motor on the back. But who knows? I guess we're gonna have to see. They did just implement swimming, so that could be an interesting thing. Um, Even the islands out here, that's really cool. I like that. Well, oh, had to sneeze. Yes, it's not good to sneeze, especially with a mic like this because it really is loud, and I don't want to blow you guys' eardrums out, so I had to mute it. All right, continuing on. The next things they have is showing some pictures of buildings, new buildings they're gonna add. So we got some, looks like some green sheds here. They look like those tough sheds you see on the TV, you know, like tough sheds. Probably can't say that because it's copyright. I'm sorry. Okay, well, anyway, they look like, you know, the sheds you could buy online or the TV. And then it looks like it's got some wagons, some open trailers. I've seen those before in the game. They don't look like they're that new, but hey, it looks cool. They're working on it. The tires are not flat, so that's interesting. Maybe that can connect to a vehicle. That'd be nice. Oh, and these look familiar. These kind of look like from DayZ, if you ever saw that. But I think that's what they're trying to go for, is kind of an old Russian kind of building kind of style here, which is what DayZ obviously copied from. So, oh, look at that. You can see my taskbar over here. Hee. Oh, that's funny. No, I hid it out of the way so, you know, it would be easier to see it. So, so it looks like I think it's a police facility because the blue, I can't be for sure, though. But it looks really cool. Nice little design. We have not seen something other. Wow! What? Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, fine. Well, good. So, police facility. That looks cool. The next thing is looks like a clinic. And I wouldn't call it a hospital. Probably a clinic. Because it's very small, but it looks really cool. Like I said, we haven't seen buildings of that magnitude beforehand. So, really cool. I like it. I mean, I like where this is going. You know, nice buildings, proper towns, you know, proper big towns. Right now, all we got is little tiny, you know, communities, right? So this be cool. We got some log cabins, possibly out, you know, kind of in the wilderness, kind of built out of a rustic wood looking stuff. Really nice. I like the green roofs, kind of cool. Still got that kind of grungy, you know, unmaintained vibe to it. Vibe, funny. That's wrong word. You don't say vibe anymore. That's it's got a grungy appeal to it. There you go. It's got an aura of grunginess around it. There we go. Now we have to open our chakras to think about that word. But continuing on here, we have the whitewashed pavement with, well, not whitewashed. It looks obviously very decayed, but very cool town. We got a nice long buildings, little sheds, stuff like that. Very cool. I like the design. I really we haven't seen buildings like this before, so it's really cool. I have no idea what that is. Obviously some sort of gas system, maybe gas or liquid. So it could be fuel or water. Could be for either crops or it could be for, like, you know, what else would you use? Fuels or gases. Like, it could be like for factories. Obviously it's for factory of some sort, but I'm not exactly sure which one. So anyway, very cool. Little things that's obviously going to be for those factory or industrial complexes, right? So could also be for a farm, but like I said, it looks too industrial to be for just a farm out in the middle of nowhere. So map extensions, here they say at the bottom, map expansions, new graphic content. Interesting, they say there, new graphic content, so maybe graphics overhaul, who knows, is not the only thing our team has been working on. We have equally important elements of the game in development. Oh, interesting. So possibly vehicles. They did say when they expanded the map, they would be looking at vehicles, so hey, equally important. I would love that. Graphic content, I think they might have just been referring to, you know, like new items. Maybe not graphics overhaul, but I would be really cool to see a graphics overhaul. To be honest, it would be really cool to see a nice graphics. But it's a lot of work, and I know these guys really do spend a lot of time on it. They love this project. Obviously, you could tell by their work. There's a few of them, so you know the game looks really good, and all this work that I'm looking at right now, it's obviously it's a lot of work for just a small man team. So really, really cool and really good job that I think they're doing. So that's good. But anyway, so that's what they talked about here. Let's keep going. Which elements of the game development, which will bring something new and much needed in gameplay. That sounds like vehicles to me, but hey, who am I to say? Could be new guns. It could be, you know, maybe attachments, more attachments. Anyway, actually, there's more attachments down there. We'll get to that part later. Okay, more details will be revealed later as soon as they are ready for show. Oh, okay, that's gonna be great. They said the next time we will show you new firearms. Lovely. Yeah, we need some new guns. That's cool. I mean, with all this new guns, this could be epic update. More abilities to modify weapons. Yes, they've been listening to the community. Possibly us. We did mention it in a few of our videos. That would be really fun if the developers were watching our videos. So if you are watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Great game. Great game. Anyway, the next thing we got on our list here, or the list that they sent, is new equipment, in particular ghillie suits. So that means either just a ghillie suit or some more equipment, but it sounds like the ghillie suit is coming, and that'll be interesting. Maybe you can hide from AIs, you can be disguised into the environment. Who knows? It'll be really cool. That's all stuff we can look at and find out later. But for now, that's all we have. That's all that's here. So really cool in total. Let's hop up. Please don't portrait. Thank you. In total, we got new maps, new decorations, so graphical art, obviously. So that's what they were meaning. Not so much graphical art, but graphic overall would be cool. But they new types of little places, models, stuff that they could place around. New buildings to loot. Really cool, nice buildings. Looks like a little snippet of industrial complex items, which could be some loot up there. Who knows? New firearms potentially. New modify weapons ability and new equipment. So that's pretty much about it. And possible vehicles. Oh, that'd be excellent. Yes, possible vehicles. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you did appreciate it. That's all I have. Let's give that a thumbs up right there. Likewise, I'd like to thank you. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment down below. We really love to hear when people talk. Ask any questions about the game. Feel free to. I'm always here pretty much, so I'll answer any questions. I do enjoy asking questions or answering them as well. So anyway, thank you very much. Please check out our YouTube channel. We put a lot of videos out of this sort of nature, and we do stream on Twitch, and it's all connected, so you can look between them all. So anyway, thank you very much, and you'll have a good day. Salty Tomatoes out.